Hello everyone, welcome to Sikkhon. In this tutorial, we'll be creating this animation using After Effects. Let's get started. First, ensure all elements you'll animate are on separate layers. Then, enable Continuously Rasterize by clicking the small star icon. This maintains high resolution for layers imported from Illustrator. Now, let's animate the wheels. Start by selecting the left wheel layer and pressing R on your keyboard to open the rotation property. Hold down Alt and click on the stopwatch icon to open the expression panel. In the expression panel, type time*300. This will make the wheel rotate continuously. Repeat the same steps for the right wheel. And just like that, boom! Your wheels are rotating. Now, it's time to animate the car body. Before starting, make the window layer a child of the car body layer by using the Pick Whip tool to link it to the car body. This ensures the window follows the car body's movement. Next, select the car body layer and press P on your keyboard to open the position property. At the start of your timeline, add a keyframe for position. Move your playhead to around 15 frames and add another keyframe. Then move it to the 1-second mark and add a third keyframe. Now, go to the middle keyframe and adjust the car's position slightly downward to create a bouncing effect. Press Shift+R to open the rotation property. Add keyframes in the same spots as you did for position. At the middle keyframe, set the rotation value to 0.5. Finally, select all your keyframes. Right-click, go to Keyframe Assistant, and select Easy Ease to smooth out the animation. Next, let's add a looping animation to the car's position and rotation. Start by holding Alt and clicking on the stopwatch next to the position property to open the expression panel. Type Loop Out, Cycle. This will create a seamless loop for the position animation. Now, repeat the same process for the rotation property. Finally, to refine the animation, select all the keyframes under the rotation property. Hold Alt and drag the keyframes closer together. This will speed up the rotation and give the animation a smoother, more dynamic look. Now it's time to animate the car window glass reflection. Click on the Shape tool at the top, set the stroke to None, and choose a brighter color than the window glass. Draw a rectangle shape. In the Layer panel, under the Shape Layer's content, you'll find Rectangle 1. Click on it and press Ctrl+D to duplicate the shape. Repeat this process to create multiple rectangles of different widths. Next, adjust the anchor point by double-clicking on the Pan Behind tool in the top toolbar. This will align the anchor point to the center of the shapes so they rotate correctly. Now, add a keyframe for the position of the shape layer at the beginning of your timeline, then move the playhead to around 1 second and add another keyframe. At this second keyframe, move the shapes to the end of the window. Once this is done, move the shape layer above the window layer in the timeline. Select the shape layer and, under the Track Matte option, choose the window layer as the matty. This will make the reflection appear only inside the window. If the window layer becomes invisible, re-enable its visibility. To create a looping reflection, hold Alt and click on the stopwatch next to the position property to open the expression panel. Type Loop Out, Cycle to make the reflection loop seamlessly. If the reflection animation seems too fast, move the last keyframe further out to slow it down. Finally, adjust the opacity of the shape layer to around 60% to give the reflection a more realistic appearance. You've created a smooth, realistic window glass reflection. Now, let's animate the buildings. To create an infinite scrolling effect, go to Effects and Presets and search for CC Reptile. Add it to your buildings layer. Next, open the Effect Controls panel and expand the left property to around 6,000. Now, add a keyframe for the position at the beginning of your timeline and another keyframe at the end of your timeline. Then select the last keyframe and shift the position of the buildings to the right. Now, let's add a road divider animation to complete the vibe. Select the pen tool from the top toolbar, set the fill to none, and add a white stroke with a width of 6 pixels. Draw a straight line from left to right across the screen. Next, open the shape layer in the timeline, go to Stroke under the Shape Contents, and click on the plus icon next to dashes to add a dash. Set the dash value to around 175. To animate the dashes, you'll need to work with the Offset property. Add a keyframe for the offset at the beginning of your timeline, and then add another keyframe at the end. Select the last keyframe and set the offset value to around -3,500. And just like that, you've created an awesome animation. That's all for today's tutorial. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and drop a comment below. And if you don't want to miss more tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Also, visit Sikkhon.com to explore a variety of free and paid courses. Thank you for watching.